Is the 4th and 15 rule that we're talking about here a good or bad idea?
Neither. It's a great idea. I love this idea. Look, onside kick. Are onside kicks exciting or not? Of course they're exciting. You know, like you see your team is down 14 points late in the game. It's not necessarily over, right? But historically, yes, it's a long shot. But what was that long shot? It was like a 12% chance of recovering. In 2017, it was a 21% chance of recovering. That's good. A 1 in 5, a 1 in 10 shot, a little bit better than that. Good. Then they changed the kickoff rules going into 2018, right? Because you don't want as many high-speed collisions down the field and all that. And what's happened to the onside kicks since then? 6% recovered. 6%. It's a 1 in 20 shot now. It was just about right once upon a time, and at this point, it's too long a shot to really make it exciting. You feel confident that the receiving team is going to recover the ball. I love the idea of making it. Look, does it disadvantage defenses? Does it advantage offenses? Does it put pressure on the head coach? Yes, and it does so without making the game any more dangerous. When I hear Andy Reid talk about, well, I don't want to take special teams out of the game, why not? Like, what do we want, more soccer or more football? I understand why traditionalists are always conservative about this. I don't want things to change, and we like the game we have now. But in fact, the NFL and football exist and are as popular as they are because unlike Major League Baseball, they've embraced change over the years. That's why it started out as soccer and rugby. And the deans of the Ivy League schools, a billion years ago said, no one's watching this. Let's make this exciting. And started changing the rules. And we got the modern NFL out of this. Continue to innovate like this. Just ask yourself at the end of a game, will this make it more or less exciting? Will you see something that more resembles football or special teams weirdness? The answer is it's more exciting, a little more resemble football. I love it.
See, I can't stand when you bring this psychology stuff into this, man. Like, no, it's a stupid idea, and it shouldn't happen because an onside kick is the result of you not doing what you needed to do all game long to be in a position to have to receive it. So, this is always why you and I get sideways, Max. I'm thinking about the NFL making all of these innovations. You know what those innovations have been geared towards? Offense having a dominant and having advantages in this game. And maybe it's a little bit personal. No, I'm going to tell you, it is personal from a defensive standpoint. How much do you want to help them? How much do you want to help offenses continue to further promote the game? A couple years ago, we had a conversation about, well, we don't need to have quarterbacks hit the wrong way because if they not playing, people not watching. Yeah, all things are true. Quarterbacks playing in games matter, and it matters for ratings and all of that. But you know what matters to defensive players? Hitting the damn quarterback, because that's how you get your contract. If you take the onside kick out of the game, you eliminate the minutes and hours leading up to the fact that a team needs an onside kick. And to Laura's point, what she just said is the ultimate thing. What did Patrick Mahomes do on 4th and 15? Hey, newsflash, Max Kellerman, and everybody out there that's watching the NFL now, it ain't hard to gain 15 yards in the NFL no more. This is a dumb idea. It's stupid, and it's another situation that takes away from what the defense has the ability to do.
So you guys obviously will never agree because Marcus is arguing for the purity of the game and Max is arguing for a better TV product. And I think that, both arguments have some credence, but the point here is it goes to 21%, or around 23% is what 4th and 15 conversion rates have been since 2001. The problem with that is I suspect that it will go up. Once people realize that it'll be an integral part of the game, they'll design plays for it, and it'll go up. So, Max, your point is valid. It'll be more exciting at the end of the game. But to Marcus's point, that makes the whole rest of the game a little less exciting because there's less pressure on you to build up the lead that you need to protect it. Each play before that play will matter less if we know that it's easier for you to come back. So those big moments early in the game that we all get excited about because we know this one moment in the third quarter is going to be definitive, we're like, maybe it won't be that definitive. Maybe I'll go get some chips because I know that we'll get that 4th-and-15 conversion, our onside conversion later on in the game. So, I mean, I understand your argument, Max. I like the idea because 6% is way too low for onside kicks. We need to figure out the way to make it better, but I'm not sure that 15 yards is enough, especially once offensive coaches and referees, frankly, start to focus on this play and design plays that are meant to get you that yardage, because there are no plays in the playbook right now for 4th-and-15.
Look, if to satisfy you, make it 18. Make it 20. If you want to get the sweet spot of like around 20% or 18, 20% recovery, okay, fine. But I want to address, but I don't even think you need to do that. I want to address your point about what about the first 3 quarters? You're cheapening the drama, right? No, what you're doing is making points cheaper, meaning you need to score more, meaning that these cowardly head coaches who for decades and decades would give away 25% of their possessions just to avoid a negative outcome on 4th down, right? Like, you know, it's the 3rd and 6. Well, we're gonna punt. Why? Go for it. Okay, now you have created conditions that incentivize running up that score. No question about it, because you need to build a lead, because no lead is safe. And in terms, Marcus, of, well, the best team doesn't always win, basically, that's the argument. You should have been doing what you should have been doing the first 3 quarters, right? Why give you a get-out-of-jail-free card? Why give you that wild card to play it? Look, one of the things that makes the NFL exciting as opposed to the NBA, and the NBA is my favorite league. You know why? Best team always wins. Best of 7, run your plays through the best players. You know who's going to win. But it lacks that March Madness feeling where because it's one and done, you get variation. The best team doesn't necessarily win. It's the hottest team. It's the luckiest team. It adds an element of randomness that fans like. The NFL has that. Right? Why not play that up? Why not give a get-out-of-jail-free card to the losing team to see if they can create some excitement at the end of the game?
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.